Hello and welcome back to Roll Gaming and our Let's Play series here in Football Manager 2019 with Bath City Football Club. We are 4 seasons in and we're trying to take us to the top of the Premier League. So far we are in our 2nd season here in Verna National League and we're off to a pretty good start here in the season with 4 or 5 games in, I believe. And we are currently 5th in the league, as you see, and we have a game here coming up in a few days, or tomorrow rather, against Newport and Co, who are 7th in the league, and we are playing on as a away team. So we'll probably be a pretty close fight here, definitely. So we'll see here. According to the bookmakers, we are underdogs, so let's hope we can make an upset, so to say. And we'll move forward here towards the match day and our team selection. So anyway, while we do that, remember to smash that like button if you enjoy the content here. It's really the best way for you to show that you enjoy the content, and a good way for or really helpful for the channel as well, and everything like that. And if you have any comments, thoughts or anything, do leave a comment below. I read everything, and the most important and informative and positive comment will get pinned, just so you know. And if you haven't done so already, remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to, so you don't miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Oslo Gaming. So this game will be probably pretty tough, as said, and we have had many games here very shortly together, so we'll see here if we need to change out some players, and that is certainly the case here. If we're looking at the condition of our players, so definitely bring in Tavares here instead of Boyomo. That's the first thing we'll do, and we'll bring in Walker instead of Brunt. And we'll let Walker play as a poacher. And we'll let Adloy play as a target man attacking. He's quite a lot worse like that, but yeah, I think we'll need to do that. And we'll play Paxman instead of Stewart here in the midfield. And well, Rig isn't fitter than O'Connor, really, so can't use that option. Genovese is slightly fitter than Oklahoma, so we'll switch him in. And how about a right back? We don't really have a right back, I believe. No, not really the case, so I think this is the team we'll play with here, and hopefully it should be good. Yeah, let's go to the match here. And we'll just kick it off, straight off. And what we do here, I'm waiting on this first highlight to go away, which was fast. I'd like to do just a quick shout out to lollujo and his Let's Play It Holme series, which I think is really great and a good inspiration for this series. Certainly I've taken a few things from him, like this setup we see here. I certainly took some inspiration from him to set that up. Took a while for me to actually find how you set that up though, but anyway, if you have come from that series for some reason, I hope you do enjoy this content, and if you are interested in checking him out, there is a link in the description, so do check him out if you want to. I do highly recommend his content. And with that said, let's focus on commenting the match here. So Newport are definitely leading the way here and had a dangerous chance there, and a corner that did not be that dangerous at all though. But yeah, they seem to have a really great stadium. On a side note, I'd say, with a lot of seating and a very big stadium, so yeah, definitely very nice, and some VIP seating I see there in, or rather maybe handicap seating that was. But yeah, very great stadium. What's not so great is the stats so far here in the match, and another highlight here in the 30-minute mark for Newport, and it's a goal for Newport. They are making the score now 0-1 for Bassett versus Newport, and a power shot straight up into the corner of the goal. So very well done there. Yeah, look at those sectors or that stadium, very nice. Can't wait until we get to build up out our stadium a little bit, but before that we certainly needed to go up one division to start with, and maybe more. And a free kick here from Paxman, and it's a goal for Bassett here, and we find somehow an equalizer. For sure thought that hit the side netting actually rather than going to goal. Yeah, it was just into goal. Very lucky there, I'd say. And another highlight here in the 46th minute, and this time it looks to be for Bassett as well. It's Walker and his free chance, he don't get it, and Burton get a second pretty much free chance, and the keeper saves both times, and well, we more or less shoot at the keeper, I'd say. Tavares here with the corner after, and in such another goal here for Bassett, and we take the lead in this game. Certainly didn't thought that after the first 30 minutes and Newport's leading goal there that we would lead the match before half time. Very good header there by Burton, and well, not the greatest of finish by Paxman, but it was a goal and nonetheless, and some deflections there by the defenders of Newport that managed to get that in for us. So the scoreline after one half is 2-1 for Bassett versus Newport. Shots is 6-11, shots on target is 5-7, and possession 43-57%. So definitely, as I said, not the greatest of half for us, but result-wise really good actually. But I feel like the players could certainly do a lot more and a lot better. And if you see here, really it's very poor rating on basically all the players, or except Paxman and also our keeper doing pretty well here. So we'll be assertive and let some of players know that we are not happy with the performance. The players here that are at 6.3. And that should be everything, and we'll continue here. And we'll do some substitution here around the 60-minute mark, or probably a little bit earlier, maybe, because we do have a lot of tired players here on the pitch, since we don't have too much of depth in our squad or possible rotation, so to say. We rotated as much as we could, and also our reserve players and bench players are not really match fit and in that great condition, due to that they are playing in the under 23s as well, just to get match fit at the moment, since we are doing the pre-seasons with the assistant manager choosing the team and handling everything in those matches. And it's a chance here for Bassett to make a lead 3-1, and we do manage to do that. So the scoreline now 3-1 for Bassett versus Newport, and a very good pickup there from Walker on this pass, I believe. Yeah, Walker snapping up that ball, very nice. Quite poor finish though, but Adloy finishing that off in an open goal. Very good there that we managed to get that goal in. If not, I would have been very unhappy. And yeah, so far we're doing really well here. So we'll see here soon to make some substitutions. Still, we are pretty fit, most players here. Yeah, we'll do substitutions here. We should maybe have had more defenders in or on our bench here, I see. But this will have to do. So Akinola could be subbed out here, but I'd rather switch out Merch here, really, who's even more tired. But maybe we should put in, or put off Akinola. No, we'll put off Merch Let's see here, Stuart, we can do you for Burton, and then we'll switch Paxman and Stuart around. Last substitution is of course Rigg and Garrett O'Connor off, who's been having a pretty bad game actually as well, and pretty tired, so we'll do all substitutions there and hope that we don't get any red cards or injuries or anything like that, so we need to take a player off, but if that's the case, that's the case. And we get a reduction here by Newport and Co, unfortunately, so the scoreline now 3-2 for Bassett versus Newport. Pretty good save here on the first chance that is coming here, I believe. Yeah, Forbes with a pretty good save by Barrett, and not really that great of action in the second chance there, but still all right, I guess. So definitely our defenders here not having the greatest of games at the moment, but if we manage to hold this together nonetheless, it would be fantastic, really. We do get a highlight here in the 86th minute. Hopefully it won't be Newport that gets hold of the ball, but it is, and it's a penalty for Newport and Co here, unfortunately, and yeah, definitely not what we needed. So Pike versus our keeper, or versus Barrett, and he hits the post, and we managed to clear it, even though that the rebound got straight to the penalty taker. Somehow he managed to miss that, so I think we'll call ourselves lucky here, definitely, if we manage to win this match. So 4 minutes to go, and yeah, if 40 seconds to go here, so should be the highlight for the final whistle just. Hopefully the ball will go back and forth like it did there, but unfortunately Newport and Co with the ball here, but they shoot well high over the goal. So should be the final whistle here on the goal kick at the latest, and that's the final whistle. So we managed to win this game somehow by 3-2 for Bassett versus Newport and Co. Shots 13 to 19, shots on target 7 to 10, possession 44 to 56%. And overall, looking at our players, our defense did not really the greatest. Akinola with a good rating there, even though he caused that penalty. Towers doing very poorly, what a shocker, not really. And the rest, yeah, not really doing that great. Not the midfield or anything like that. But yeah, we'll see what will happen here, or we'll check the league table here very shortly. So let's check out the league table here then after this match. So we are still in 5th here after that match in the league, 2 points off from the league leaders here. So very strong run here at the last couple of games, and next game coming up is against Halifax Town, and a away match that as well, and pretty close match as well. So we're again going to be pretty tired going into the next game, I think, and also a very tough game probably coming up here. And yeah, we'll see here what happens, but really we will try our best as usual, but I think it will be a pretty close fight definitely here. And yeah, we'll praise Paxman for his performance in the last match, definitely very, very good. And we got Barrett in the team of the week, which is very nice as well. And we got Gray, Mersh and Akinola that are in need of rest. We will try to not play Akinola in next match, but really we do want to play him, but yeah, we'll try to not do it, and Gray and Merch will try as well to not do that actually. And let's look at Barry here. Yeah, you will not get your first team chances really. And let's see here, we'll praise some form here on our players according to our player development advice from our assistant manager, I do believe. Yep. So we'll and that didn't go so well for Barrett, but alright. It doesn't really matter that much, or of course it do matter. We do want all players to react well to our comments, but yeah, you can't always have them agree with you, I guess, but we are trying our best to have it that way. We'll move on here a little bit. Paxman actually wins the player of the month, which is very strong there. Very strong, actually also doing 5 goals in 6 matches as a midfielder, and very high average rating there with 7.73. Very good there actually. And we got over to a new month here, so maybe a good time to check on our players that we have shortlisted that still haven't signed with any team, and see if we can snatch up any of them. It would be really good and interesting to see if we could do that actually. Let's check here. So last month we did a loss of 20k, which is a little bit unfortunate, I would say. Our finances aren't really looking that strong actually, even though we are way below on the wage budget, for example. Let's actually check that right now. So yeah, exactly. We have a wage budget of 62k and we are only at 44k. So very strange actually. And let's take a look here on our shortlist and see if we can manage to approach Oldaker, Gilmore or Fulfendine. No, not really the case yet, at least. So we'll try that again very soon, I guess. We'll really want to try and snap those players up if we do get the chance to do just that. They suggest to transfer list Robbie Candy here. I'm sure we can do that. We'll transfer list him then. And yeah, we have poor use facilities, I know that, and we shouldn't really, but we'll actually for once we'll change the status here on these players, at least for Genovese, and maybe yeah, we'll do that for Tavares as well. Now we have actually scouted Wolfendine here a little bit more, I guess, and yeah, he still would be a very good signing here. We can actually keep scouting him, I guess. Yeah, very good looking stats. Let's see here, some pre-match tactical advice, nothing really special at all. And again, we are underdogs here according to the bookmakers, with the same odds as we were against Newport and Co. And let's go through the scouting meeting here. No interesting players there, and we'll ask Brandt to resolve the issue there with Oliver, and not really possible, unfortunately. And we'll see here that if we can try to loan him out, hopefully we can do that. That would actually be very good if we could manage to get him out on a loan. He actually had a decent potential, but really not developing in a strong enough way. So last week we had an average training rate of 7.14, so pretty alright. Nothing more, nothing less. Burton here improving a lot, which is very nice. And Oliver here improving as well, who we just spoke about. And yeah, as you see, he has been improving while he's been with us, but not really just enough. We would have all liked him to improve even more for us, so to say. and quite many players not doing that great. I will definitely criticize Medlalus here, who's not doing great with only 6.3 in training rating, so everyone below 6.5 definitely gets some criticizing from us. So will not allow our players to play in under 18s that needs match sharpness. Since we do not really do that, we'll rather use them for the under 23s. So let's see here. So we can definitely put Uglumba back in, and merge should be out, I guess. And let's see here. Don't really want to do so. Let's do merge out here and put Hayden in, and let's do Boyomo instead of Akinola, just so Akinola can get a rest. And we'll do Rig instead of Gray as well, for the same reason. And we'll play Stewart instead of Paxman here, even though Paxman has been absolutely stunning, as we already have said. And of course we'll put in Bront here instead of Walker as well, and switch these around, so target man, support, and a poacher here for Adloy. And we'll go to the match as this, and in the next match hopefully we'll play with our strongest team, and hopefully this will work out. But with resting our players here quite a bit, but we'll see. So our first highlight away there straight off, which is good. So Garrett O'Connor there suffering a small injury, or a small bruise, I guess, or something. And well, the first 30 minutes of the first half had been very slow in terms of highlights, but yeah, definitely we are not dominating the game here. But it's Halifax. But first highlight here in 38 minutes seems to be for Bath City, but a faint cross there, and the seems to build up a counter-attack here for Halifax. We'll see what happens here. And not really, it was intercepted by us and intercepted by Halifax again here. So the ball already playing, going back and forth here, really. And another break there, or interception from a bad pass from Bath City here. And we building the ball up. And Burton there with a shot which was very bad, and that were the highlight for some reason. Not hard at all for the keeper, and that's with a free kick, and it's a goal here for Bath City, making the lead 1-0 for Bath City versus Halifax. And yeah, we're definitely at the moment doing much better than we thought we would do before the season. I think we'll take a look at the season preview and look at our odds for being the champions of the league according to the bookmakers. But yeah, after one half, the scoreline 1-0 for Bath City versus FC Halifax, shots 7-12, shots on target 5-6, possession 41-59%. Definitely a very good first half in terms of scoreline for us, and shots on target actually not that bad either, and we haven't had that much negativities in team analysis here, so that's pretty nice as well. Let's look at our ratings here on our players. We have our keeper doing very well, and our defense actually doing pretty decent, but our attackers and midfield not doing that great at all. O'Connor here not doing too well once again, so I think he's really actually have a pretty low average rating if we are looking at his average rating after this match, and both our strikers also not doing that great. But as I was saying, we'll take a look at the season preview odds, and check what's going on there. And also, no matter what, if with this strong start, we no matter what should be pretty clear from the relegation zone. Actually, no matter, well, not actually, but almost no matter how we play the remainder of the season, especially if we manage to win in this game, I'd say with that we're almost actually clear from the relegation battle this season, at least here in Värmland National League, and that would be great, and would be something for us to build on here for next season, and the team and everything like that, and try to come into playoff chance at least for next season. But Halifax coming here on a counter-attack and managed to equalize, so the scoreline now 1-1 for Bassett versus Halifax. And again, a very big stadium here, especially if we compare to our stadium. This is huge, really, and yeah, we have some things to do, definitely, to improve here, and we are awarded a free kick, and apparently one of their players getting a second yellow card there, so they are one player short, and we should, in a best case scenario, be able to make use of that. Let's see here, O'Connor with the ball, and the cross is in, and it's actually very poor or easily cleared by Halifax, so they building the ball up here very slowly actually at the moment, and it's a counter-attack. Herdman versus our keeper, and our keeper saves there, luckily enough at least, so definitely don't want to lose this game with one player more on the pitch than they have. And here's the corner, and it's clear, but a second chance here, and it's headed, and it's over goal, or over the bar there, so very luckily or good for us. And we have passed the 63rd minute here, and time for some substitutions here. And yeah, both our wingers doing terrible here in this match. So I think we'll switch out. Let's switch out Rig here. Actually, we don't really, of course, want to play Gray as he needed a rest, but we'll do so anyway. And let's see here what more we'll do. Brunt and Adloy as well doing very, very poor, so we'll switch out Brunt here, who were worst, and we'll do advanced forward for Adloy, and switch Walker to a poacher. And Paxman, let's see, we could, yeah, actually we would play Paxman instead of Connor on the wing there, so he will get a chance to play as that. He's been very, very strong as a sub as well, but then of course we have played him in his position and not as a winger, but we'll see if it works out for us. And nonetheless, here is a highlight, and it's for Halifax Town, unfortunately, playing the ball here on the left hand side and bringing it into the penalty area, or the penalty box. Is it area for the whole thing, and box for the closest, I guess, maybe. And it's a goal for Halifax Town there after a very poor miss in the defense there. So not at all what we wanted, and we'll go to very attacking here even, I think. And wonder why the stadium is filled on the upper level there rather than the lower level. A little bit strange, I guess. We'll do some shouting here, show some passion, if you can. There is a highlight here going on. It looked to be built up for us, Bath City, but it's actually another counter-attack here from FC Halifax, and it's another goal for FC Halifax, unfortunately. So the scoreline now 1-3 for Bath City versus Halifax, and Herdman here really getting away with it, and yeah, again, pretty poor defending, I'd say here, getting in that run so easily, and very poor goalkeeping there from Barrett. Should be an easy save, really. It was more or less straight at the keeper, I'd say. and Hayden here doing a very poor match, and actually our center defenders doing alright, and Alloy doing very poorly as well. So overall, definitely our players are not doing a great match here against Halifax. Should be the final whistle here on this corner. And I'd say a little bit unhappy that we didn't manage to get a draw in here at least, but still good nonetheless. This is our first loss in the league, and it's 7 games in, so very, very good. So the final scoreline after full time is 1-3 for Bassett versus Halifax. Shots 9-24, shots on target 7-11, possession 43-57%. And looking at our ratings, I said that pretty much actually I'd say everyone were having a very poor game except Stewart, Burton and Paxman. And Barrett did all right, I guess, but that last miss or that last goal, it was really, really terrible, I'd say. I think it was certainly a goalkeeper mistake there. But we'll see here what happens, I guess. Yeah, after that match day, we are now 16 in the league, now 5 points off from the league leaders. So losing there a little bit, and as we see here, also our goal difference is not the greatest, but that's because we have pretty close matches, and actually it's sort of been lucky in some that we were winning them, I'd really say. But still good nonetheless. So let's take a look at that competition that we were saying a little bit here, a little bit quick. So let's check the season preview here. Yeah, so we are previewed as being 19th in the league. So we'll see here, I guess. And Bill K getting promoted last season, I have extremely low odds of going up, and that is understandable since they have so crazy wages and everything like that. And that will be everything for this episode. So remember to smash that like button if you have enjoyed it, and also if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the new content that we bring to you daily here at Roadbumps Gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye!